In this exercise, I'm going to show you how to draw the simple house quickly and then put together the fence as your first assignment due next week. So start a new drawing by click on the simple template in inches, delete the lady, use rectangle tool to draw a footprint on the ground. I'm going to input 15 feet, 20 feet. Okay. So now use the push-pull tool to pull this rectangle up, input 10 feet. Use the line tool to draw a line from the middle point up, parallel to the blue axis, and input 6 feet, enter. And then continue to draw, connect the end point to create these two triangles. Delete the middle line. Use the offset tool. Click on this triangle area. Pull your mouse outside. Input 8, enter. Use eraser to erase these two lines, horizontal lines. Zoom in here. Use your mouse, trace along this edge without clicking, and then first click on this endpoint and continue the same direction until you see the magenta color, meaning this is the extended edge, until you touch the bottom edge right here. Use eraser to erase this small triangle. Do the same thing for the other side. Use line tool and then one click, extended the edge until touch the bottom edge. Erase the small triangle. Now use push-pull tool to pick up this edge. Use your middle scroll button to orbit to the back view, and then click on this end point right here. I'm going to use the line tool to trace this horizontal line right here to heal this triangle face. Use eraser to erase this horizontal line. Now use the push-pull tool again to pull this out. 12, enter. Erase this little segment of line not needed. Do the same thing to the front. Push this one overhand 1 foot, and then use eraser to erase the small segment you don't need. Okay, I got a little house shape. So now I'm going to draw a simple door. The door is 8 by 4 foot by 8 feet. So I'm still starting from the middle point and pull my mouse up, input 24,8 feet, enter. Use select tool, double click to select the face and edges. Move. Press Ctrl key to make a copy from this endpoint to this endpoint. Use eraser to erase the middle line. Now I'm going to review the guides. Click on the tape measure tool right here. Pay attention to the small plus sign next to the tape measure that's creating guideline. One click on this edge, pull it up and input 4 feet. Do the same thing from this edge. Pay attention along the green axis, 4 feet, enter. Use rectangle tool to draw a square 4 feet, 4 feet as my window. I'm going to copy this window, use move tool, control key from this endpoint, and then input 8 feet. So it's 2 windows on the side wall. Use eraser to erase these 2 guidelines. I'm not using them anymore. Orbit your model to see the bottom face. Use Select tool, double-click on the face to select the face and the edges. Hold down Shift key to deselect the face. So I'm selecting only the 4 edges. Use Move tool to click from this endpoint and move upward along the blue axis. Press Ctrl to make copy and input 24. That's 2 feet from the bottom. Use eraser to erase this line across the door. I'm creating some frame for my window. Press on this face and pull my mouse inward, input 4 inches, then immediately double click right here and right here. So for this one, I'm going to delete the bottom edge and use my line tool, zoom in, to extend the 2 lines. Press Escape key to exit and then trace this edge to extend it to the bottom edge. Okay. So now I need to draw a chimney on top of the roof. Pick up the guideline tool again, tape measure tool, and adding a guide from the edge of the roof, 4 feet. And then from the top of the roof, wait until you see this magenta color along perpendicular to the top, along the face, 4 feet. Enter. So use your line tool. Start from this point, intersection point, and use up arrow key to lock the direction of the line you drew. So I'm going to input 3 feet. Then make sure it's use the right arrow key to lock the direction. Okay, you have to move your mouse further away to drag it toward this direction. So input 3 feet right here. And now use your up arrow key to lock along the blue axis until you constrain this one intersect with the roof surface. And then close the chimney profile shape by clicking on the starting point. So now I'm going to cleaning my drawing by deleting these 2 guidelines. Pick up the push-pull tool, push it 3 feet to that side. And then use offset tool to make 4 inches inside. And use push-pull tool again. Move your mouse all the way to the bottom. So this one is deleting the inside. So the chimney is finished. Okay, let's apply some material to my little house. Open the material panel. Click on the select, the drop-down menu. I'm going to, for the roofing, I'm going to use this shingles, gray shingles, apply the top roof. I'm going to use, click on bricks, cladding and siding. I'm going to use this simple siding board to apply around my house wall. And then I'm going to pick maybe a brick, darker color, to apply to my skirt area. And I'm double click, triple click to select the chimney, and then use this brick to apply to it. Triple click to select everything connected. Okay, so how about some glass for the mirror? I'm going to use this transparent color, apply to the glass of the window. And then I'm going to use wood for my frames. Right here, here, and here. Maybe apply another wood material to my door. So I'm going to pull out, use the push-pull tool to pull out the frame, maybe 2 inches. Just make it a little bit fun. Okay, there's some small segment of lines from the skirting, so I'm deleting those, just cleaning up. If you don't clean, that's okay. So, all right, I have finished my simple house. Next step, I'm going to bring in, okay, use select tool to select everything in this house, from left to right, including everything of the house, and right click to make group. Now I can bring in the fence I just made. Go to my file, import, my fence, find the fence file you just created, and click import. You see the fence coming in with my mouse. I just click to put it right here. Now I can move my house to align with one of the front posts. So use select tool and move this end corner to align with the inside of this post. Okay, so now I click on the fence, double click to enter the editing mode of the fence group. And I'm using select tool to select this post, delete, and there's another post, delete. So there should be another panel. So I'm using selecting tool from left to right, delete, and I'm going to delete this one as well, the panel. Okay, then you click somewhere outside to close the editing mode. Now, okay, probably create another. Double click to enter the editing mode of the fence. Select this post and make a copy. Use the move tool and press Ctrl from this end point to the corner of the house. I'm using another post. So now I'm using the rectangle tool to draw a door for the fence. See the gray tone? That's the back of face. So right click to reverse face. Double click to make a group. You don't need to make a component because you just use it once. Use move tool to move this door align with the panel so it's in the middle of the post. Now double click inside. So I'm going to use the eyedropper is sample paint to select my post, fence post, to apply this fence post material to the door. So I get a door to my fence. So I'm clicking outside of my fence component to close the editing mode. Okay, so now I'm going to draw a big rectangle from the very outside corner of the fence and then to this very corner. See, it's still facing the wrong place. So use right click, reverse face to bring the white front face facing up. And then I'm going to apply some landscaping to it. So, okay, so just whatever vegetation you like. Maybe just grass. Okay, you're almost done. I think that's it. You finished your first assignment for this class. Don't forget to save it.